Bright Side, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutritional supplementation. I'm your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado, registered pharmacist number 12275. I specialize in using nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your vitality, to your health, to your well-being, and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. As you listen to the Bright Side every day, you are more and more in control of your body. You are more and more knowledgeable, and you know you can overcome any health issue. That is why we are here every day on the Bright Side, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 27 years of practicing pharmacy, I have seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes, from hypertension, from obesity, from skin diseases like acne, psoriasis, eczema, rosacea, from digestive ailments and autoimmune issues of all kinds, recoveries that by the standards of modern medicine can only be called a miracle. But what is in the world of the body, what is in the world of biology, standard operating procedure, because the human biological system is a healing system, it's a regenerating system. It is designed divinely to heal and renew itself on a moment-to-moment basis, and while some folks may call that a miracle, this healing, renewing, regenerating system is really just the way the body works. If you have questions about health or nutrition or prescription drugs, we are here for you on the Bright Side. Our number is 855-660-4261. That's 855-660-4261. Let us help you take care of your health challenges, whatever they may be, or your loved one's health challenges, or your workmates' health challenges, or if you have questions about the longevity products, or if you just want to contribute to the conversation. 855-660-4261 is your number. If you want to purchase any of the longevity products that you hear advertised on the Bright Side or recommended, you can call the Bright Side Ben phone team at 866-735-2470, or click on the shopping cart on the upper left-hand corner of the page at brightsideben.com. You can also click on the Join the Team link if you want to start a longevity business and get all the tax benefits associated with having a longevity business, or if you want to simply get your products at the wholesale price. Of course, you can also call the folks at 866-735-2470, and they can tell you all about it. You can also check out my blog, pharmacistben.com. We've been talking about vitamin A for the last couple of days, actually for the last week or so. And I have a post up on vitamin A. I also have a post up on the omega-3 study that was done a couple of weeks back. And we update the blog at pharmacistben.com regularly with news stories and videos as well. All right, thanks so much for joining us on the Bright Side. We're talking about the anabolic vitamin, vitamin anabolic, vitamin alpha, vitamin building, vitamin A for B. That's A for beauty. Vitamin A is your beauty vitamin because healthy, beautiful skin is all about building. Having pretty, young, healthy, attractive skin is all about building collagen and building connective tissue and building something called proteoglycans, which is a fancy way of saying protein sugar molecules. These protein sugar molecules are what give the skin its plump look, its filled look. That look that your little kid has, it where his cheeks are just puffy and beautiful and the kind of look that we all want to have. Most of what we want in our skin when it comes to attractiveness and beauty is not about collagen so much, even though that's what you hear about all the time. It's really about the proteoglycan. Collagen gives skin its flexibility. Collagen gives skin its strength. Certainly as we get older, collagen becomes less flexible, and this is where wrinkles come. This is where wrinkles form. Wrinkles are a product of less flexible collagen. But it's not the collagen that makes the skin plump and full. It's the proteoglycan, substances like high hyaluronic acid, which many women have heard of. High hyaluronic acid is a ingredient that's found in fancy eye creams and fancy skin creams. Proteoglycan supporting supplements can be very helpful for the skin. The glucogel caps from Longevity are a proteoglycan supporting supplement. High hyaluronic acid can be taken as a supplement, and it's a wonderful way to keep your skin healthy and beautiful. High hyaluronic acid and the glucogel caps, because they help make proteoglycans, are also important for wound healing or for folks who are just getting out of surgery post-operatively. Proteoglycans and high hyaluronic acid and the glucogel caps are anti-aging and anti-aging supplements if you use them that way, and that is why vitamin A is so important. Vitamin A stimulates the production of both collagen and proteoglycan because vitamin A is the ultimate building vitamin, the ultimate building vitamin. All the markers of anabolism, all the markers of building are increased, upregulated by vitamin A. Fibers, upregulated by vitamin A. Proteoglycans, upregulated by vitamin A. And, very importantly, the absorption of other anabolic substances like protein is increased by vitamin A. Yes, protein metabolism is improved by vitamin A. Absorption of zinc is improved by vitamin A. And these other substances like proteins and zinc have their own anabolic building properties. So using vitamin A can help build tissue on multiple levels. And vitamin A can help stimulate the production of the healing and health hormone pregnenolone and all of the other building substances like DHEA and testosterone that come from pregnenolone. Pregnenolone is one of the best feel-good chemicals that the body makes. If you're dealing with anxiety issues, stress issues, adrenal fatigue issues, pregnenolone supplements can be helpful, and vitamin A supplements can be helpful because they help you make pregnenolone. Pregnenolone opposes cholesterol. Pregnenolone helps us handle stress. Pregnenolone supplements can give you a nice relaxing feeling and help with healing and bone strength too, and adrenal health too, and vitamin A can help you make pregnenolone. So if you're getting the idea, folks, that you want to supplement with vitamin A, you are right on. You hit the nail on the head. 20,000 international units of vitamin A day is a great place to be. But before you go out and start pounding on the vitamin A, there's a couple of things you need to be aware of. Before you go out and start supplementing with vitamin A, please be aware. There's a couple of curveballs here that you got to be aware of when it comes to supplementation. First of all, most importantly, when it comes to getting your vitamin A levels up, whether from supplements or from foods, for a lot of folks, there's going to be some obstacles, especially in the digestive system. Vitamin A is a fatty vitamin, and as we said a couple of days ago, fats are complicated. They're much more complicated than their opposing chemical molecules, the water molecules, fatty nutrients like vitamin A and E and D and K, and phytonutrients, fatty substances in general, require much more digestive processing than their watery substances, their watery cousins like protein and sugar and the B complex and vitamin C. Fat-soluble substances are very, very tricky for the digestive system to handle. 500,000 people lose their gallbladders every year. And one of the most important things that happens when you don't have a gallbladder is you start to exhibit signs of vitamin A deficiency. That's because the gallbladder is not just some extra little appendage in your body. It's not an extra bag, an extra substance, an extra organ in your body or an extra structure in your body. You need your gallbladder. What the heck are physicians and surgeons thinking by having this structure removed? As if you don't need it? The gallbladder is a bag o' bile. It's a bag, a storage form for bile. As you've said countless times in this program, next to blood and lymph, bile is the most important of all the biochemical liquids. Bile is a key player in detoxification. Bile is a key player in the absorption and the utilization of fatty nutrients. Without a gallbladder, you have lost a major reservoir of this key biochemical liquid, and all fat absorption will suffer. I don't know how much clearer I could be, folks. Without a gallbladder, all fat absorption will be compromised. Without a gallbladder, vitamin A absorption, vitamin A utilization will be compromised. You tell that to the next bonehead physician that tells you you need to have your gallbladder removed. Your gallbladder stores bile. You need bile to extract vitamin A from foods. And once again, we see how the digestive system shows up as the basic and fundamental system that breaks down when we're not as healthy as we should be. And, of course, because vitamin A is needed for a healthy digestive system, especially for the liver, you end up, as is often the case in the world of nutrition, with a downward spiral. Vitamin A causes digestive system distress, which causes more vitamin A deficiency, which causes more digestive system distress, etc., etc., etc. All right, I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. We'll be back right after this.
First, keep livestock lean and healthy with a mineral-rich diet. Then, before market, they cut off minerals, leading them to crave high-calorie grains. If weight control is this easy, why prescribe surgery for humans? Introducing Youngevity. You could avoid 900 diseases by getting 90 essential nutrients from Youngevity. Check out 90 for Life at tobeyoungagain.com or call 855-79-YOUNG. That's 855-79-YOUNG or tobeyoungagain.com. Youngevity. It's all about saving money, getting healthy, and creating wealth.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
Gold. If you listen to the radio, watch TV, or surf the net, you are hearing about gold. Eventually you will ask yourself, is gold right for me? The answer might surprise you. We protect ourselves and our families from many things. Do you have medical insurance? Is your home insured? Do you carry life insurance? How about financial insurance? If you own gold, then the answer is yes. If you don't own gold, the question is, why don't you have financial insurance? We put our faith in things we trust. Do you trust the dollar? Do you trust the economy? Do you trust the government? Gold has always been something you can trust. For thousands of years, people have put their faith in gold. Where will you put your faith? Now is the time to protect yourself and your family. Call Midas Resources today at 1-800-686-2237, extension 242. 1-800-686-2237, extension 242. And ask for Jim Parker. Let me help you get started today. 1-800-686-2237, extension 242.
To thank you for being a loyal listener, we have a limited time freebie offer for you. Claim your free heirloom tomato seeds, just pay shipping, right now at 123freeseeds.com. These aren't ordinary seeds. These are heirloom, non-genetically modified super seeds that are open-pollinated and can be grown, harvested, and replanted endlessly. These survival seeds are actually more valuable than gold in a crisis. Go to 123freeseeds.com and you can get an airtight storage packet of 150 super seeds free while supplies last to say thank you for being a loyal listener. First come, first served. Just cover shipping. Go to 123freeseeds.com now to see if your free heirloom seeds are still available. That's 123freeseeds.com.
If you owe the IRS back taxes, listen carefully. Sweeping changes to IRS policies will help more people than ever eliminate their tax debts once and for all. And now, I can help you reduce or eliminate your tax debts and end your tax nightmare. Hi, I'm Dan Pilla. I've helped thousands of people reduce and eliminate tax debts they couldn't pay, and after more than 30 years of experience dealing with the IRS, I can tell you there's no such thing as a hopeless tax case. And with the IRS's new policies, it's easier than ever to put your tax debt behind you once and for all. Call now at 800-346-6829 to learn how I can help you. You know your IRS debt will not go away by itself, but you don't have to live in fear anymore. Call 800-346-6829. Learn how I can help you eliminate wage and bank levies, release tax liens, and negotiate a settlement with the IRS that will put your tax nightmare behind you forever. Call 800-34-NO-TAX or go to taxhelponline.com. That's taxhelponline.com.
America's #1 source for independent talk radio for over a decade. We are the GCN Radio Network.
All right, welcome back to the Bright Side, friends. I am Pharmacist Ben, and we are here 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, 8 to 9 Pacific and 10 to 11 Central Time. You can catch shows that you missed on our archive page, brightsideben.com. You'll find a shopping cart up as well as a Join the Team link that you can click on if you want to join me in my mission to help educate the world about the power and the importance of a good nutritional supplement program. You can also call the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470. Make sure you ask about the Beyond Tangy Tangerine multivitamin mineral complex powder that so many folks are using. and getting great results from. It's $50 a canister, and it's absolutely loaded with nutrients. Every 2 scoops is going to give you 7,500 international units of vitamin A, about roughly a third of what I'm recommending people take a day, and 150% of the RDA. Not that that necessarily means anything. Personally, I take 20,000 international units a day of vitamin A. You can miss a day here and there once you load up with your fatty vitamins. They are stored. Vitamin A is stored in the liver. So if you miss a day or two on your vitamin A, it's not the end of the world. But 20,000 international units is a really nice place to start, especially if you're dealing with healing from surgery, or if you've got skin problems, or if you are recovering from some kind of workout. Vitamin A is a great post-workout supplement because it helps stimulate the production of muscle and helps stimulate the production of connective tissue as well. The reason vitamin A is called vitamin A or vitamin alpha is because it was the first of the life-sustaining food microscopic substances. The microscopic substances that today we call vitamins were unheard of at the early part of the 20th century. We knew about proteins, we knew about carbohydrates, we knew about minerals for centuries. But it wasn't until the early 1900s that these tiny little elements, these life-giving elements called vitamins, were isolated. And the vitamin A was the first of the vitamins to be discovered because of all of the roles it plays in human health and animal health, and especially when it comes to growth and development of the body. It was noticed that vitamin A deficiency, it was noticed there was something in liver, something in foods that made the body grow. This is how they discovered micronutrients. They noticed that when certain foods were removed from the diet, there'd be failure to grow, failure to thrive, skin problems, bone problems, muscle problems. So it was noticed that there was stuff in food. They didn't know exactly what it was, but they knew that there was stuff in food that was responsible for keeping the nerves healthy, the muscles healthy, the eyes healthy, the skin healthy, the body healthy in general. This is how vitamins were discovered. Then they gave the animals foods like liver, and all of a sudden their skin diseases improved and their nerve diseases improved. And they're like, oh my goodness, there must be something in the liver. There must be something that's not protein. We know about the protein in the liver. There must be something that's not fat. We know about the fat in the liver and the carbohydrates in the liver. We know about the minerals in the liver. There must be something else in the liver. And they started to do analysis. They started to do detection techniques. And all of a sudden, they discovered these little molecules. And the first one that was discovered was vitamin A. Probably one of the most, notable of the functions of vitamin A involves vision. As early as 3,500 years ago, ancient cultures were using liver to treat eye disease. They would actually put calf's liver or fish liver right on people's eyes when they were dealing with night blindness. Liver throughout history has largely gained its reputation as a healing substance because that is where the vitamin A is stored in the body. The liver is a vitamin A container. For you guys who are not vegetarians or not vegans, eating liver is not only one of the best ways to get vitamin A. It's not only one of the best sources of vitamin A. It's one of the best sources of the B complex. It's one of the best sources of vitamin E. It's one of the best sources of all your fatty acids, essential fatty acids. It's one of the best sources of the B complex. In fact, liver is it's very likely the most single powerful gram for gram food you could ever eat. Here's another misunderstanding about vitamin A. Vitamin A is an animal substance. There is no vitamin A in plants. I'm sorry, once again, vegetarians and vegans. You're not going to get vitamin A from plant material. You will get something that's a plant version of vitamin A, but true vitamin A is an animal substance. True vitamin A is involved in building animal tissue. It's part of that whole fatty, cholesterol, vitamin D, phospholipid complex that's found in foods. Ironically, these are the foods that doctors will tell you not to eat. I got a bunch of letters from folks who are kind of cracking up about the doctor we had on a couple of days ago who said she throws out the yolks because they're fatty, and she says coconut oil shouldn't be eaten because it's fatty, and that you have to watch out about fatty foods. And this is the doctor model that's still prevalent today. Not so much in the western part of the country, I notice. Not so much in Colorado and California, but definitely back east in New York, in the belly of the beast of the medical model, New York, Massachusetts, Maine. You still have physicians who are still steeped in this establishment idea that you got to throw out fats and you shouldn't be eating fats. Well, as it turns out, the fats that you throw out, if you throw out your yolk, are some of the most anabolic building substances of any food you could possibly eat. And they exist as a complex, as a vitamin A vitamin D, phospholipid complex that includes, by the way, cholesterol. And this entire complex is designed to build muscle. It's designed to build connective tissue. It's designed to keep your skin beautiful, your muscles healthy, your heart healthy. It's great for kids who are growing. It's great for athletes who are building tissue. It's great for people who are recovering from surgery or broken bones. This complex is found in eggs and found in butter and found in dairy and found in organ meats. It's made up of cholesterol. It's made up of lecithin. It's made up of phospholipids. It's made up of vitamin D. And all of these substances taken together stimulate building. And vitamin A is a key part of this fatty complex that's found in eggs and found in liver and found in dairy, especially whey, or including whey, I should tell you. These substances all exist in foods together, and they are building foods: butter, organ meats, eggs, dairy. These are nature's building foods. And they not only contain the fatty complexes, but they contain emulsifiers that make the complexes easy to absorb. Yes, vitamin A supplements are important, but vitamin A in these kinds of foods is even better for you because it comes with nature's natural emulsifiers. So butter and yolk and egg yolk and liver, organ meats, they contain all the emulsifiers that you need to absorb these fatty vitamins. And, of course, these are the same foods we're not supposed to be eating according to the mainstream medical model. And by the way, not only do these foods provide building for the body, but they're very, very satisfying. That means they're great diet foods. They'll shut off your appetite. They're satisfaction foods. They activate satiety centers in the brain. You can't binge on eggs. You can't binge on liver, because when you eat enough of these things, your brain will say, that's it, we're not hungry anymore, and it'll shut down your appetite. Vitamin A, by the way, is one of the classic building substances for folks who are dealing with osteoporosis. No vitamin comes close, with the possible exception of vitamin D, which is vitamin A's cousin when it comes to building bone. When was the last time a doctor told you to take vitamin A for your bones? Probably never. Vitamin A is way more important than calcium for your bones. It is the key player in bone development, just like it is the key player in connective tissue development, skin tissue development, muscle tissue development as well. In fact, by the way, the skin is one of the most important places where vitamin A plays a significant role. As we said yesterday, it is the ultimate cosmetic. It is the ultimate cosmetic ingredient. It's the ultimate beautiful skin ingredient. It is the ultimate topical skincare ingredient as well. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. 855-660-4261 is our number. We'll be back with more good health information right after this.
Are you still a traditional smoker? Now experience a new lifestyle and try vaping with e-cigarettes by LeSig. Imagine no ashes, stains, nasty smell, or coughing and hacking. With LeSig e-cigarettes' revolutionary microelectronic technology, rechargeable battery, and unique replaceable cartridge, you'll get all the benefits and satisfaction of smoking without the hazards. Choose your taste from a wide variety of our new American-made vape-free and e-liquids at LeSig.com. And LeSig smokes the competition by serving thousands of worldwide customers with real people customer service, fast, free, same-day shipping, and a 30-day warranty and satisfaction guarantee. So are you ready for a new vaping lifestyle? Then call 870-518-4307. That's 870-518-4307. Or visit LeSig.com, spelled LECIG.com. LeSig e-cigarettes for today's modern smoker.
Wouldn't it be nice to have one product that replaces more than 10, saving you space, time, and money? HempUSA.org has a complete full-spectrum vitamin mineral detox formulation called Micro Plant Powder Gold. Micro Plant Powder Gold contains 101 vitamins, minerals, probiotics, and iodine. Has a 100-year shelf life and is a perfect addition to any storage shelter. Make Micro Plant Powder Gold your choice. Call 888-910-4367 or visit HempUSA.org today.
HempUSA.org has a revolutionary wonder food for detoxing the body and rebuilding the immune system. Microplant powder can help unclog arteries and soften heart valves while removing heavy metals, virus, fungus, bacteria, and parasites. Plus, it cleans and purifies the blood, lungs, stomach, and colon. Keep your body clean with Microplant powder. Order today at 888-910-4367 or visit HempUSA.org.
Got a simple question for you. Can you sell? Yes? Okay. Can you sell the intangible? If yes, and you'd like to work 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, with no overtime, no weekends, if you're passionate about not closing sales, but about opening relationships, if you truly have a desire to serve global clients who need your advertising expertise, and you're local to the Twin Cities and Burnsville, are hardworking, self-driven, with experience in sales, marketing, or advertising, are personable, and a whiz on the phone, GCN wants to talk with you right now. GCN, the Genesis Communications Network, is one of the largest independent talk radio networks in the world, and we're hiring right now. We offer benefits and an excellent commission structure. Experience preferred, but we'll train the right person. Is that you? Submit your resume today to advertise@gcnlive.com. Again, that's advertise@gcnlive.com. Come work with the Genesis Communications Network, an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, my name is DeRay, suffering from migraines, having Botox injections in my head and neck to alleviate pain, costing $1,500 out of my pocket. I discovered Dr. Ortman and Gentle Touch chiropractic adjustment called Nuka. I'm migraine-free since my first adjustment. Thanks for giving me my life back, Dr. Ortman. I wish they prescribed you instead of Botox.
Thanks, DeRay. Putting the bones back in place is only half of the solution. We designed a nutritional supplement program the body can handle and actually absorb, providing nutrients, targeting the problem area. Between Nuka and nutrition, we will have you on the road to a faster and more permanent recovery. Look us up on the web at drortman.com or call 952-303-9124. Let us help you feel better faster. Wellspring Spinal Care at 952-303-9124. Again, that's 952-303-9124. Or on the web at drortman.com.
For over 5 years, you've been hearing about the Berkey Guy, so you may know a few things about him. For example, you are well aware of the superior quality and effectiveness of Berkey water filters and accessories. But did you know the Berkeys have had independent lab tests done to prove just how effective they are? It's true, and he can email you the test results. Just visit GoBerkey.com. You may also know that the Berkey Guy has helped tens of thousands of people get better prepared. Now here's something you may not know. GoBerkey.com has amazing specials and deals all the time on a wide variety of survival and preparedness products. Most ready to ship same day. Visit the Berkey Guy at GoBerkey.com and be sure to click the red Products on Sale Now button. You can always call toll-free 877-886-3653. Again, that's 877-886-3653. GoBerkey.com, home of the Berkey Guy.
Are you tired of searching for great talk radio?
Something more important.
Search no more. We are the GCN Radio Network.
Welcome back to The Bright Side. 855-660-4261 is your number. We're talking about vitamin A, and lest you think that the only application for vitamin A when it comes to skin health is with wrinkles and anti-aging, vitamin A is also wonderful for helping deal with stretch marks, especially the kind of stretch marks that you get after pregnancy. Topical vitamin A can help prevent the formation of stretch marks. Unfortunately, your doctor will not be too keen on you using vitamin A. That's because of this nonsense around vitamin A and not using vitamin A when you're pregnant. We'll talk about that on our next Bright Side episode. Vitamin A can also be used as a skin peel, just as effective as glycolic acid, alpha-hydroxy acid. For you ladies out there who are getting regular skin peels, you can use vitamin A as a skin peel in certain formats, and not only will it peel your skin, not only will you get a great exfoliation, but of course you'll get a nice healthy dose of vitamin A to help stimulate the production of collagen and connective tissue and those proteoglycans that help keep your skin nice and plump and pretty looking. And, of course, most folks know that vitamin A can be used topically to help deal with acne. Vitamin A is also important for the production of steroid hormones, building hormones, anabolic hormones from the adrenal glands. It's important for liver health, bone health, muscle health. There are so many places where you can use vitamin A. Vitamin A is actually one of the most important vitamin chemotherapy treatments, and there's tons of literature about vitamin A and different types of cancer, using vitamin A as chemotherapy for cancer. We will be addressing all of these wonderful benefits of vitamin A and how you can use vitamin A both topically and internally as we continue talking about vitamin alpha, vitamin anabolic, vitamin beauty, good old vitamin A, the first vitamin discovered on our next and coming Brightside episodes. All right, 855-660-4261 is our number. Let's go to the phones and say hello to Teresa in Texas. Welcome to the Brightside. What's going on, Teresa?
Hi, I was just calling for my father. He's 65. He actually had his gallbladder out 15 years ago, and has had some blood work done in May, and it kind of concerned him. They said he had high HDL cholesterol and LDL and glucose. They tried to put him on medicine. They also want to do heart dye test. He refused both of those things.
Are you trying to make me angry this morning, Teresa?
I know.
I'm trying to raise my blood pressure here. Who cares about his HDL cholesterol? Who cares about his cholesterol except people trying to sell you drugs, poison, nasty, awful medicine to lower your cholesterol? It's the only people who should care about your cholesterol. It's the stupidest health marker on the planet, HDL and LDL cholesterol. It's dumb, 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 dumb.
Okay, that's what I said.
Now I'm not mad anymore. I got it out of my system. How can I help you, Teresa?
He understands that he also doesn't want the negative side effects of the medicine, so he won't take it. They wanted to do the dye test. He refused that too. He decided to.
Okay, well, how can I help you? You got to ask me a question, ma'am.
Sure. He has really high glucose and high hemoglobin A1C, and we're just wondering what we can do to lower that, or if we should even be concerned about that.
How about, Teresa, if we do better? How about if we tell you how you can add years to your father's life, have your dad around decades longer than he would otherwise, and have him be vital until way into old age? How about if we do that? Would that be better? Okay,
sure.
Good. Number one, first and foremost, we got to address his fat absorption problems and his digestive health issues. Without a gallbladder, he's not going to be able to absorb vitamin A, which we've been talking about for the last couple of weeks. You know, if you've been listening, you know how important that is. That's way more important than worrying about cholesterol. He won't be able to absorb essential fatty acids. He won't be able to absorb vitamin D or phytonutrients. So what you got to do is you got to have him eating all of these, taking in all of these substances, ideally through foods, but also through supplements. Vitamin A-containing foods. If he's not a vegetarian, organ meats would be great for him, as well as whey protein. Eggs would be great for him. But he has to eat all of these kinds of foods in small portions because he's going to have a problem processing the fats if he overloads his system. He's going to have a problem anyway, but it'll be a lot worse if he overloads his system. So have him eating his eggs in small portions. In my opinion, you don't want to be eating a dozen eggs or 8 eggs all at once without a gallbladder, so in small portions. And then he wants to make sure he's eating his eggs and his organ meats and his liver and his dairy and all these vitamin A and cholesterol-containing foods. And by the way, he wants to be eating cholesterol, not lowering his cholesterol, but not just straight cholesterol. Cholesterol with all of these vitamin complexes in them, the lecithin and the vitamin A and the vitamin D. And he wants to be eating these foods in small portions with lecithin. Supplemental lecithin. Go buy him some non-GMO lecithin granules and do half a scoop in water, stir it up, drink it down after all his meals, after all his fatty meals, and then with apple cider vinegar. And it wouldn't hurt him to take the ultimate enzymes with it, with his fatty meals, as well as some extra bile salts, and that's spelled B-I-L-E, bile salts. Those are precursors to bile. It will help him make bile and help him process these fatty foods. So eat fatty foods, especially the fatty foods that have vitamin A and cholesterol and lecithin and vitamin D. They come all as a complex in the foods that I just mentioned, and have them eat smaller portions but more frequently, and eating these foods with all of the digestive support, the lecithin, the apple cider vinegar, the ultimate enzymes, and the bile salts. You may also want to throw in something called pancreatin. Okay, that's step number one. Make sense?
Yes.
Step number two, he needs to reduce his intake of sugars, and that means bread and potatoes and rice and pasta and cereal, pizza. He needs to reduce his intake of these sugars and up his intake of protein, especially whey protein. but also egg protein, because those will give him all those fatty substances we just talked about, especially the egg. So up his protein, drop his sugars, and then take in sugar metabolizing supplements. The sugar metabolizing supplements will also help lower cholesterol. Listen up, folks. Niacin, vitamin B3, is one of the most powerful sugar metabolizing supplements we know of, and on top of all of that, niacin is also very important for helping the body metabolize sugar and utilize sugar. It's part of something called the glucose tolerance factor. So niacin will help lower his cholesterol, and it will help process sugar. And interestingly, it's not that interesting if you understand chemistry. It's not that surprising anyway. The supplements that help you process sugar also lower cholesterol. The supplements that process sugar also help lower cholesterol. The Sweeties from Youngevity is marketed as a anti-sugar or sugar metabolizing supplement. The chromium and the vanadium will help you process sugar, but they will also help you lower cholesterol as well. So niacin, the Sweeties, chromium, all those will help you. The B complex, especially vitamin B1, in addition to vitamin B3, niacin, will help you process sugar, and they will also help you lower cholesterol. The fastest way to naturally lower your cholesterol without drugs is to reduce your intake of insulin-spiking foods and to control your blood sugar. That's why diabetics always have cholesterol problems, and most of us are at least pre-diabetic or diabetic after the age of 30 or 40 or so. So lowering your sugar, reducing your intake of insulin-spiking foods, and taking in supplements that help you process sugar is the best and fastest way to reduce lower your cholesterol. Guess what? Your blood pressure, or your dad's blood pressure, will drop, and he'll lose a couple of pounds on top of everything else. All by simply reducing his intake of processed sugars, refined carbohydrates, and starchy kinds of foods like potatoes. Now, potatoes have some nutritional value, but you want to make sure that you're not eating a lot of them, and you want to make sure that you're getting the peel in addition to the sugary sweet part in the middle. And that white part in the middle is sugary sweet. Make no mistake about it. Teresa, if he does even half of what I just said right there, you're going to have your dad for a lot longer than you would if you put him on a nasty statin drug. Thanks so much for calling. Hope we helped you. I'm Pharmacist Ben. We're coming back with more of your phone calls. 855-660-4261 is our number. We'll be back after this.
A little over a year ago, I began to do a lot of research into why, even though I had a pretty good-sized meal, that I was still starving. And my research led me to a well-known fact that most of the soils that we grow our crops on here in the United States and across the industrialized world are almost completely depleted of almost all of the key minerals and trace elements that our bodies need to rebuild themselves, fight off cancer, and be healthy. I then searched out the best vitamin and mineral company out there and discovered Youngevity. The Youngevity products are designed to give you the real nutrition you need, and once you've got that, you don't have to eat as much to be satisfied. I've lost 37 pounds in 2 months, simply getting the vitamins and minerals I need. Check it out for yourself. It's incredible. Go to InfoWarsTeam.com today and order your first canister of Beyond Tangy Tangerine Complete Multivitamin Mineral Complex Dietary Supplement. That's InfoWarsTeam.com.
What does freedom mean to you? How about the freedom to take control of your own future? At eFoods Direct, we're again celebrating Food Freedom Month. In July, for every $329 you spend on our highly nutritious, great-tasting food, you will receive a $190 Patriot Pack free. For example, purchase a 6-month supply and get 3 Patriot Packs free. The Patriot Pack is a 24-day supply of eFoods quick-fix, easy-to-store food, plus stove, fuel, and cook pot, all in an easy-to-carry bucket. Patriot Packs are the ideal grab-and-go emergency kit for your car or to have by the back door. Perfect for your cabin or camping trip this summer, or even simply to add more food to your supply, free. Call 800-409-5633 or go to efoodsdirect.com/Alex and get your free Patriot Pack with purchase. Call 800-409-5633 or efoodsdirect.com/Alex. And remember, free shipping every day.
Join us in Joshua Tree, California, August 9th through 11th for the Contact in the Desert UFO Conference. A weekend of in-depth exploration into ancient aliens, human origins, crop circles, UFO sightings, and new evidence of ongoing contact. The conference will feature films, panels, lectures, workshops, and fieldwork with leading experts, including Stephen Greer, Giorgio Tsoukalos, Graham Hancock, Jim Mars, Michael Tellinger, Laura Eisenhower, Jason Martell, David Wilcock, Doc Wallach, David Sereda, and many, many more of the biggest names in ufology. The conference will coincide with the Perseid Meteor Show, and the Joshua Tree Retreat Center offers the perfect place for sightings through the clear desert sky. Enter to win a free ticket at contactinthedesert.com. We look forward to seeing you in Joshua Tree in August for a serious look at mounting evidence that we are not alone. For more information, go to contactinthedesert.com or call 760-365-8371.
There are those curious about Bitcoins and those using and making money with Bitcoins. What are Bitcoins? A Bitcoin is the first decentralized currency that can be easily transferred from person to person over the Internet. No bank needed. This means lower fees, and accounts can never be frozen, limited, or closed. You are in control of your money. And the best part? You can start earning and making money with Bitcoins right away. No computer or expertise is required to earn money with Bitcoins, and a growing number of merchants now accept Bitcoins. Plus, they're easily exchanged for dollars, euros, and more. Learn more about the easiest, cheapest, most profitable way to enter the Bitcoin market and get paid every 2 weeks by one of the fastest growing Bitcoin miners in the world at cloudhashing.com. Just like it sounds, cloudhashing.com. That's cloudhashing.com. We mine your business.
The GCN Radio Network, providing the world with hard-hitting talk radio. GCN. Great talk radio starts here.
Back to the bright side. Garrett in Texas, what's going on? How you doing this morning?
Hey, Ben, how you doing?
Greetings. What's cooking?
I just wanted to thank you so much for telling me about pain and tangerine. I've always believed that there's some answer in the body and not the medical system. And, you know, I tried a couple companies here and there, and you never really feel any different. And so you kind of tend to think they're all the same, but I knew the answer was something had to be out there, right? So I tried your tangy tangerine stuff, and for the first time of anything I've ever tried, I've been on it a week now. I don't have any cravings. And
I talked to you this week.
I can't tell you how amazing that is.
Garrett, did I talk to you this week?
Yes.
I told you to call. So you said that you lost you tried the BTT. Remind me of our conversation. You did the BTT and you had no more cravings, correct?
Right.
And you lost weight as well?
Well, I can feel things like I always have like a bread basket feeling that's starting to go away because I haven't had any bread in about a week, and I don't have sugar cravings. You know, I was always eating like cookies and things like that, and I don't even feel the need to go and get them. It's not like a fight. Whereas before you're like, well, I know I'm not supposed to eat that.
Exactly.
And you end up doing it anyway. It's just not even there. It's just you look at it and go, okay, and keep walking.
And that's how it's supposed to be. It shouldn't be a fight. It shouldn't have to have this willpower battle where you want to eat the cookies, but you can't eat the cookies, and you go get the cookies, and then you hate yourself for eating the cookies. That's kind of how we look at dieting, and it shouldn't be that way. You just want to naturally say, I don't want that. And when you get the nutrition in your body, that's what happens. Thanks so much, Garrett. Hey, buddy, send me an email. Put your address in there, and I'll send you a free BTT. Okay, Garrett?
Hey, I appreciate it, Ben. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless. Good luck. That's how it is, folks. I've been seeing this stuff work since the late 1990s, and I can't tell you how many letters I've gotten and phone calls and Facebooks, people saying exactly what Garrett said. I talked to Garrett earlier this week, and he was telling me all the benefits, all the things he got from the BTT. I said, get on the radio, tell everybody what you're telling me. The stuff is amazing, and it's not amazing because it's amazing. It's amazing because we're amazing, because the human body is designed to run on these nutrients. And that's the way good supplements are. The body is designed to run on the nutrients that are found in nutritional supplements. All right, 855-660-4261. Michael in South Carolina, welcome to the bright side. What's going on, buddy?
How you doing, Ben? Thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
We talked earlier about the autoimmune.
You were the walker guy, right? No more.
Yeah, I was.
Okay, good. What's going on, man?
Well, I'm doing a lot better. I put away the walker as we discussed the last time.
Good for you.
However, my CK levels are not going down as quickly as
I remember. You still have some inflammation going on in there. Now, a couple of things. You still need to focus on food. You're trending in the right direction. It's all good. But if you still got that, your CK levels are a measurement of inflammation. What you want to do, and tissue breaking down, what you want to do is you want to still focus on foods that are coming into the system. It hasn't been all that long. I think you told me it's about a month or so. Is that all that you've been on the supplements and you've been changing things around? How long has it been?
Correct.
About a month.
Yeah, a little over a month.
Okay, well, you're what are you in your 30s or 40s? How old are you, Michael?
Well, actually, I'm 54.
Okay. All right. So you've been messing up your body. All due respect, don't take this personal, but you've been trashing your body for 5 decades. And now it's only been a month, okay? So it's going to take a little bit of time, but you want to make sure you're trending in the right direction. Still focus on the foods. Are you on the ultimate enzymes? Are you taking digestive enzymes?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes, I'm taking them.
Okay, how many are you taking them on an empty stomach?
Well, I do both. I take the enzymes in the first thing in the morning and also after meals.
Good deal. Stay on them. How many a day are you taking?
The ones I have now, it's like three times, 3 a day.
Okay, you're taking 9 of them a day. So what brand is it?
Gosh, I don't have it in front of me.
Okay, well, I can't speak to the brand, so I don't know what exactly is in there. But you can certainly take twice that many enzymes if you want, but it's hard to say unless I know exactly what's in them. As far as the ultimate enzymes go, you could easily take 18 of them a day. That's not a problem. I personally take 4 or 5 after every meal. I don't take them on an empty stomach, but I take 4 or 5 of them after every meal. So you can take more enzymes. You may want to consider that. If you're not taking high doses of vitamin C, you probably should be doing that as well, maybe 5 to 10 grams of vitamin C a day. In addition to the Beyond Tangerine, get yourself some ascorbic acid powder and do 1 or 2 teaspoonfuls every day. If you get into a little bit of loose stools or diarrhea, back down a little bit because they can loosen your stools a little bit too much. Make sure you're taking 400 international units of vitamin E a day. It's very, very anti-inflammatory. Make sure you're taking 20,000 international units of vitamin A day, and take both your vitamin E and your vitamin A after meals. You may want to consider the acetylmyristoliate pills. And you may want to consider, they call them CM pills or CM plus pills. Those are longevity products. And by the way, we don't talk about CM that much, acetylmyristoliate, but it's wonderful for all inflammatory issues like arthritis or joint pain. But the CM pills may help you with your elevated CK levels. Up your protein. If you're not using whey protein, you may want to try whey protein. If you find you have some digestive problems, then use a different kind of protein, perhaps hemp seed protein or raw. There's a new protein I saw a couple months ago called raw protein, which is made with sprouted rice protein, and that's a little pricey, but it's easier for the body to process. You can also try eating sprouts, and that's also a nice source of protein. Where do you get your protein from, Michael?
Well, I hadn't been dealing with any protein other than just eggs and nuts and that sort of thing.
Well, nuts aren't going to be. You got to be careful with nuts if your CK is up. Nuts can be a little pro-inflammatory. I'd be very careful with the nuts. But you're okay with the eggs? You don't have any digestive problems when you eat the eggs? You don't break out, or you don't have any diarrhea or loose stools or dandruff or anything like that?
No, not here recently. Initially, I think I don't know whether it was the medication that had me on or whatever, but that's been tapered off. I don't have any diarrhea or anything now.
Okay, good. Keep an eye on that because that's a sign that you're not processing foods correctly. How many eggs a day are you doing?
Well, probably about half a dozen.
Okay, stay on that. That's good. As long as you don't have any digestive problems associated with it. See if you can up see if you can get in some whey protein as well. That's very building. See if you can eat it without any digestive problems, and do your digestive enzymes with your protein. There's a whole bunch of really neat supplements you could take. You are using the Beyond Tangerine, correct?
No, I got some of that.
Get on it. Start using it. Start using it. And, Michael, be patient because you're heading in the right direction, and that's all good news. All right, stay in touch with us. Okay?
Okay, I will.
All right, thanks so much, buddy. All right, that's really good news. I love hearing stories like that. All right, let's see. Let's go to Chris in Florida. Real quick, Chris, we've got about a minute. What's going on, my man? Do we have Chris?
Hey, man.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah. I was wanted to call about my fiance.
Okay.
She has not had her female monthlies in close to 8 to 9 months now.
Okay, that's not good at all. How old is she?
I know, it really scares me. She turns 22 today, so happy birthday.
That's awful. That's awful. She's way too young. Is she an athlete by any chance?
No, she's been overweight in the past, and we actually got some of the ASAP, and she used that for a little while. And
no, ASAP isn't going to touch. That's not going to touch her. Not going to touch her. She's got more problems than I could tell you in a minute here, but let me just give you some ideas right off the bat, okay? How's her skin, by the way? Is she oily skin, broken out or oily or anything?
Excuse me?
Is her skin broken out or oily?
Oh, no, sir.
No, she's got clear skin?
Yes, sir.
How's her hair?
It's good.
Okay, but thick hair or thinning hair?
Thick.
Okay, good. Here's what you need to do. Number one, first and foremost, you want to regard her period issues as a sign that there's something going on with either her adrenal glands or her reproductive glands or both. As always, focus on the digestive system first, especially around processing fats and fatty vitamins. Female hormones that regulate the menstrual cycle are related to essential fatty acids and fatty nutrients. If she's not absorbing these substances, she's going to have a problem with her female hormones. Secondly, if she has problems absorbing food, that can jack up her adrenal glands, and that will also suppress her period. So first and foremost, focus on on digestive health and wellness. Get her on the nightly essence probiotics and have her doing 80 billion units a day. Use fermented foods. Use liquid nutrients. Get her on the ultimate EFAs. Have her doing 9 a day with her meals, with digestive enzymes. Make sure she's using apple cider vinegar with her meals and with the digestive enzymes. A quarter scoop to half a scoop of lecithin powder with your meals as well. Focus on fat absorption is the key here. And Chris, if you shoot me an email, put your phone number on there. I'll call you back and I'll give you some personal help. There's a bunch of other things you can do. We're just out of time. Okay, Chris?
Yeah. Can you just leave your email?
Email Ben, B-E-N, at KFCO.com. And make sure you put your phone number on there. I'll call you back. Okay, buddy?
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Chris. All right, that's all the time we have for today. On our next Bright Side episode, we will continue talking about vitamin A and all the wonderful topical strategies that you can use to improve your skin, to prevent stretch marks if you're pregnant, as well as to use as a peel for anti-aging. And then we'll talk about vitamin A and its importance for adrenal health as well.
Great news, pure water lovers. BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com has a special discount offer for all GCN listeners. You can't do better than a Big Berkey for economy. For only 1.7 cents a gallon, a single set of filters can last for 5 to 10 years. There's none better than a Big Berkey for emergency preparedness as a backup water source. And you just can't beat a Big Berkey to remove dangerous chlorine, all types of fluoride, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, parasites, and unhealthy byproducts from municipal water. Berkey water filter systems are even powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. For the gold standard in water filters, get a Big Berkey at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. And all GCN listeners get 5% off all ceramic filter systems. For details, call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
Time and time again.
You need to come here and help us. We need assistance, please.
Those we should be able to depend on let us down.
Federal and state and local officials saying help is on the way. Well, the folks here in Bell Harbor say, show me.
Don't depend on the government to save you. Take action now so that you're prepared for the next disaster with MyPatriotSupply.com. Get the best prices on storable food, non-GMO seeds, water filtration devices, home canning equipment, survival and self-reliance books, and more at MyPatriotSupply.com. Call 866-229-0927.
We are hurting down here, and we need help immediately.
Before it's time to survive, it's time to prepare. MyPatriotSupply.com. MyPatriotSupply.com.